These students have all recently been released from prison. Now they're in an economics class at Georgetown, one of the top universities in the US. Entrepreneur and business school professor Alyssa Lovegrove is leading an experimental course called the Pivot Program.
There's a natural assumption that if someone has committed a crime, they must be violent or untrustworthy, But if you step back for a minute, you have to ask more questions than that. There are many studies now that show that returning citizens are more loyal, more productive, that they can be great employees.
A study from Harvard University concludes that men who applied for jobs and declared a criminal conviction were 50% less likely to receive a callback or a job offer, and that the odds for black men are far worse. This program attempts to overcome such obstacles. Corey Pallard was released after serving more than 5 years for selling drugs. He's now enrolled in the program at Georgetown's McDonough School of Business. Tuition is free, and participants receive a stipend to cover their living costs.
I started learning about social impact, social entrepreneurship, and learning that I don't want to just make money and sit at a computer. I would like to feel and see the benefits, not just monetarily. And that's like a social impact that I need because of the negativity that I had a part of before.
Corey takes many of the same classes as the first-year students working on a Masters of Business Administration. MBA student Kelly Buchanan is also mentoring people on the Pivot Program.
I hope that this program starts to change the kind of workplace dynamic to be able to open more doors for returning citizens, to bring them into the workforce. And I think what they'll find is it's not just something that helps the returning citizens, it's something that helps the workplace. They bring such energy and such perspective. They're so curious to learn new things. They're really resilient.
Corey is working with several classmates to develop an app-based startup called Free. It aims to help newly released inmates and match their job skills with employers. There's a big market for Corey's idea. More than 600,000 people are released from US prisons each year, and many employers are struggling to fill vacancies because of the historically low US unemployment rate. Georgetown University also sees a big need for the Pivot Program and hopes it can be replicated at universities across the country. Ryntjes, TRT World, Washington.